Get it on.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It is I, SG80, coming to you from glorious Shatville. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today we're just going to jump right into it. I wanted to do a bit of an overview of the market, the overall crypto market, with a focus towards the end on lunc, of course, because I do believe that one is going to change a lot of people's lives in the future. So let's just jump into it. I'm taking a look at the total overall crypto market cap, and we see that it's just over $1 trillion. And if we take a look at this, is kind of the first time I'm doing this, so bear with me as I try and figure things out and learn as I go. So you'll be learning with me. Looking at the technicals and these little indicators, the last month, you know, we've got overall as a sell and the moving averages indicating sells. And then we're just going to work down the timeline here. Weekly, everything is in the sell zone. Daily, we get a bit of a bump up. So the last day has been great, but the more influential timelines of the month and the week are still showing sells. And then we kind of go back to neutral sell area with the moving averages. So things are kind of pointing to a bit of a dip and things to come, potentially looking for more sells and selling pressure. So if we take a look at the overall chart, I've kind of marked out, this is on a weekly right now, and we can see I've got marked out, you know, 1.2 trillion, 1.25 trillion, and about the $750 billion marks here, with a bit of support at the 950 billion area. With the way things are going, this downturn, the week is starting off. What are we looking at? No, the week is ending with a bearish candle. So, you know, this could be a start of some new resistance, and then for it to continue to push further down. Does it get to the 950 billion mark? Does it break the trillion mark again? I'm not sure, but based on what I'm seeing, it's looking that way. I'm going to switch over to the daily because this is it shows a bit more info and kind of makes it a little clearer. So we can kind of see that, you know, the daily has already created that resistance and has broken that low to continue down. And it's looking like on the daily, if I just mark this out with a smidge line here, if we're just looking at the daily, the 1.05, so if we're looking at what is that, 05, a trillion or $1 billion, if it drops $1 billion to the 1.56 trillion mark. So we've got this move, and then there's a bunch of kind of support in here going all the way back to even June, and even a bit here, kind of like up down whipsawing. But if we end up breaking that, then 1.2 would be the next kind of 1.02, I should say, trillion would be kind of the next thing. So just, I'm very cautious here in looking at this. I'm starting to think that, you know, maybe this is going to dip a little further. So I would lean a little heavier on these sells based on the weeks in the month, tech and the technical analysis. But this is, again, not financial advice. This is just one silly man giving you his thoughts. And then when we go over to something even easier, taking a look at the crypto bubbles, it's a sea of red, but I mean, there are little islands of green. But I would think if we do weekly, you can see nothing much has changed. I think the monthly might be a bit greener, yeah. So when we look at this, yeah, overall, maybe the crypto market's not doing too poorly, but it seems to be like on the decline based on, you know, the weekly and the dailies. So hourly seems just bumping, but that is very weak confirmation compared to a week or a day. So I mean, it's always nice to see. Definitely can't be upset with a green time frame, but it is weak. This then leads me to Luna Classic, and I am starting to believe more and more in its recovery and bounce back from these levels. We're actually hitting these levels down here, which I have marked out with the quadruple 0, 57, 58 area. So I started wondering and thinking this morning, for whatever reason, yes, it is only 8:30 here, but I've already been up thinking about this and wondering why and where this sell-off could be coming from. And there are validators. Yes, we're not dishing out a bunch of money to these spend proposals, which is fantastic because there is yet another. This spend proposal is coming to an end, and thank God it's not passing, because we've just got a bunch of comic book characters and God knows who else. Where was the name that I saw? Solid Snake. Oh yeah, Metal Gear characters. So I'm glad that that's not passing. But the reason that I'm seeing and thinking this is happening is because validators need to pay off their debts as well. So when we were hearing that, yes, all nodes wasn't getting paid, they also had the highest validator percentage and voting power. So that meant that they were getting more rewards. So yes, technically they weren't getting paid by the community pool, but they were getting a much larger piece of that reward pool when it came to like the staking rewards. So it's kind of hard to say that they weren't getting paid. Anyway, my opinion and my guess is that these daily candles, these daily retracement candles, are because of validators. So do I see it coming back down to, this low of 5.2? Possibly. But at the same time, I think it might just give us like these wicks and then come back up again. Maybe at this 5.6, maybe 5.5, and then go back up. So I had previously said that I was not going to dip my toes into this again. However, based on sentiment, based on how I'm feeling, I think I might look to grab a bit more Luna Classic, because I believe in the vision that is happening now, where things are starting to get streamlined. People are focusing more on the development side of things. From what I understand, the dynamic commission is going to be coming into play pretty soon, so that should help that voting power spread out a little more evenly amongst the validator list and validator set. So good things are coming, good things are happening. Bad spend proposals are being shot down. This one I do hope passes. This is the 800 million USTC, I believe. Yes. So it's not a change of state. They're not going into the wallet and deleting the 800 million USTC from that wallet directly. So that's good news. They're just looking to, it's a temporary block so that funding does not go anywhere. I think this one should pass. I'm hoping that it does. I have voted yes on this. So we shall see how this one ends up playing out in the next few days. When is it submitted and closes on the 12th? So we've got another 4 days. So what is that? Wednesday? Thursday? By Thursday, we'll see if this one passes. I don't know, folks. Let me know, how do you feel about the way Terra Luna Classic is going, the way the crypto market is going? Do you see a big bounce back? My big things I'm waiting for that BTC halving. I don't foresee much of a jump in that bull direction anytime soon, or anytime before that halving or near that halving event. So I don't know, just my opinions. What do you think? Leave a comment down in the comment section below. I do notice that about only 50% of you have subscribed, so do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, because I am trying to hit that 1,000 mark. That is the first or the next major milestone that I'm looking to do. I'm looking to hit that 1,000 mark. So help me get there. Hit that like button. It does help that algorithm. It helps me get picked up. And that just about wraps things up. If you have any comments, do let me know. You can hit me up on Twitter at ShatGamer80. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Thursday evenings at about 7 p.m. Eastern, and again on Saturday mornings between 8 and 9 a.m. starts. Things do change, things happen, but I do try to let you know through Twitter and through X tweets, posts. So do be sure to follow me there as well. That's it. This is I, SG80, coming to you from Glorious Shadvale. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, a lot of love. I am out. Peace.